for watching my lesson. This one's going to be looking at the first solo by Joe Bonamassa on his version of I'll Play the Blues For You, which is an Albert King song originally, which he covered on his Live at the Greek Theatre album, which is where we're taking this solo from. Great album, it's just where he toured doing B.B. King, Albert King and Freddie King songs, so well worth checking out, and this solo's great, so come in and we'll see how it goes. Thanks. So we're going to look at the chords for this song first. This is G minor blues throughout the song, so the structure pretty much stays the same. There's a few differences. A G minor blues starts with, as you would expect, G minor. So we're going to do 4 bars of that. And then 2 bars of C minor. Back to 2 bars of G minor. And then this is where it gets a bit different. So rather than doing what you would usually do in a 12 bar, we're going to add a couple of bars and we're going to throw in a B flat as well. So after your 4 G minor, your 2 C minor, your 2 G minor, you're then going to do 1 bar of B flat, 1 bar of D7, 2 more bars of C minor, and then finish with 2 bars of G minor. So altogether we've got what's going to sound like this. That's going to cover the first half of the song, so the vocals and the solo we're going to play. After that solo, they then tag on, so they, after you finish your G minor, your last 2 bars, you're then going to do the so you're going to tag on again the B flat, D7, C minor, G minor. Which makes sense because you're here because he kind of repeats the vocal part for the chorus, and then he does it again for his second solo, the Kurt Fletcher solo, which is a really cool solo, and the keyboard solo. Yeah, so that's the chords, all sorted. Let's have a look at the solo. So G minor blues stands to reason that this solo is going to be very G minor pentatonic based. Unlike major blues, you can't really throw in and mix up your major and minor pentatonic with a minor blues. You tend to stick to the minor pentatonic or the natural minor or those sorts of scales. So this one pretty much stays with G minor pentatonic. And it's going to start off with this lick in the 4th position. So what we're doing there is we're sliding up from 10 to 12 on the D string. We're then rolling down and playing the 12 underneath it on the G string, and then we're going to play the 12 again on the D. So we're just kind of pivoting this finger and having to use the flat of it. We're then going to do a little micro bend on the 11th of the B, and then finish that lick by doing a quick bit of vibrato on the 12 of the G and then sliding down. Lick number 2 is going to be So we're going to bend twice on the 13. We're not going to sound it coming down, and then we're going to play it unbent. So we're then going to go, so that's 11, 13, 11, 13, and then one bend, mute, and then bend again and release. And then pull off to the 11. Finish with 12 on the G, 11 on the B, and finish with that little quick bend on the 13 again, mute. So the entire second lick. Then we're going to do this lick. So what we're doing there is we're bending the 13 again, up one, mute. We're then going to use our first finger, this is a bit Albert King style, to bend the 11th on the B. So, and then play the 11 again. And then pull off 12 to 10 on the G, and then play 12 again. For this first bend on the 13, it's got a bit more meat to it, you can hear when he's playing it, so I think that's just a bit of raking going on perhaps. So if you can do that, do it. And then the next lick is a bit tricky, so after we've done, we're going to go. So fairly simple note-wise, but it's quite fast. So what he's doing there, after this, we're going 11, 13, bend the 13, and then play 11, 13 again. So, and then 12 on the G, 11 on the B, and then finish with 13 on the high E with a bit of vibrato. So from this bit, so we'll go from the beginning. And then this bit is going to go like it. So we're going 12, 11, 13, bend to 13, upper tone, mute, play it again unbent. And then we're going to use our first finger bend again on the 11th of the B. And then we're going to do it again with a little micro bend, a little curl. Finish on the 12 of the G, slide down. So that was we're then going to go into this first position lick. We're going to slide up from 1 to 3 on the B string, and then go. So after we stood up, we're then going to go 3 on the high E, 6, 3 on the B, 5, 3 on the G, but with that 3 on the G we're going to curl again, and then 5, 3, 5 on a D. Pick all of those notes. And then the last little bit is we're going to slide up on the G string from anywhere down here up to the 12 on the G. Going to play 11 on the B. Very slowly bend up that 13 on the B. So it's up to you with that slow bend on the 13. You can sound it coming down and then pull off to the 11th. Or you can mute it and just play it again down here and pull off. And then after you've pulled off back to the 11th, you're then going to bend the 13 again. Hold the bend this time and give it a good bit of vibrato. Then we're going to bend the 15 up a tone, or a little bit more than kind of in between a tone and a tone and a half. But just mute it, you don't want to hear this one coming down. And then this bit's a bit tricky. So after we bent the 15, we're going to do a first finger bend on the 13. Up there, and then play it again. And then we're going to slide up from 15 on the G to 17. So altogether from the 15 bend it's going to be. So that's a bit tricky, so let's do all of that again. So and then we're finishing there with 15 on the G, 17 on the D. And then getting towards the end now, we're just going to go. So that's just bend and release the 17 on the G. Pull off to the 15 and then play 17 again. And then to finish, we're going to go so you could play that here. We're going to play it here. So that's 12 on the G, 11 on the B, 13 on the B. Bend it. Play it again, not bent. 11, and then 2 on the 12 for the G. And then to finish, just this. So that's so that last little lick is so 3, 6, 3 on the B string, bend. So we're bending the 5th on the G. We're going to play it again, not bent. Going to play 3 on the G, 5 on the D, back to 3 on the G, and then last 2 notes of the solo is just 5, and 3 on the D string. And that, my friends, is that solo done. I'll play it once through very slowly, although I probably overplayed it to death now, but let's give it one more go. So there we go, that's it. I hope that's helped someone out there. I quite like transcribing these live solos, so I might do the other ones from this song even at some point. Yeah, cool. Hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. Bye bye.